Bem-vindos ao nosso espaço, um mergulho profundo nos assuntos mais interessantes de esportes, ciências e temas gerais do momento. Aqui você vai encontrar conteúdo de qualidade, com análises empolgantes e descobertas fascinantes que vão expandir seus horizontes. Nossa missão é trazer informação relevante de forma dinâmica e descontraída. Queremos que você faça parte dessa jornada incrível de conhecimento e diversão. Se gostar do nosso conteúdo, não esqueça de deixar seu like e se inscrever no canal para não perder nenhuma novidade. Ative o sininho também. Aproveite!
If you love science, don't forget to like and subscribe. For centuries, we've relied on magnets to power our world, from simple refrigerator decorations to the complex motors in electric vehicles and wind turbines. But what if I told you that the very force that keeps our feet on the ground, gravity, is secretly sabotaging the efficiency of every magnet we make? It sounds like science fiction, but the quest for perfect magnetic materials has led us literally to the stars. Scientists are now investigating the vast, quiet expanse of microgravity to forge metals with crystal structures so flawless, they promise to revolutionize energy and technology. We are talking about zero-G magnets, and the key to their incredible power lies in defeating a fundamental earthly flaw, crystallization defects. To understand why space-forged magnets are superior, we first need to look closely at how metals solidify here on Earth. When you melt down a rare earth alloy, say, a powerful neodymium iron-boron compound, and let it cool, it begins to form a crystal lattice. This process should ideally be uniform and perfect, but gravity introduces chaos. This chaos is primarily driven by two phenomena: gravitational segregation and thermal convection. As the molten metal cools, the denser elements tend to sink, and the lighter ones rise. This gravitational segregation results in a chemically uneven solid material. Furthermore, temperature differences within the melt cause currents, or thermal convection, stirring the pot unpredictably. These combined forces lead to the formation of what are called dendrites, microscopic, tree-like branching structures that grow rapidly during solidification. Imagine trying to build a perfect brick wall, but the bricks are constantly being knocked out of alignment by small tremors and uneven foundational settling. These dendrites interrupt the continuity of the crystal structure, creating grain boundaries and internal flaws. In a magnetic material, these imperfections are catastrophic. Every time the crystal structure is interrupted, the magnetic domain, the microscopic region where all the atom's magnetic moments align, is broken. It's like having a team of soldiers marching in formation, but every few steps, a few rows decide to turn sideways. The overall magnetic strength, or coercivity, is severely compromised. The flaws act as nucleation sites for demagnetization. This is where zero-G becomes the ultimate manufacturing environment. When you take the entire solidification process into microgravity, you essentially eliminate buoyancy and thermal convection. The melt remains perfectly still. There is no force dragging the heavier elements away from the lighter ones. The only driving force left is diffusion, the slow, controlled, atomic movement required to build a perfect crystal lattice. Without gravitational stress or convective stirring, the alloy can solidify directionally and homogeneously. Instead of flawed dendrites, scientists can achieve truly uniform, single-phase crystal domains. Think of it as allowing the atoms to align perfectly, edge to edge, throughout the entire body of the magnet. Specifically, for rare earth magnets like Nd2multivalentFe14V1, the goal is to maximize the volume of the aligned, magnetic phase. If the space magnet is 100% homogeneous and defect-free, the magnetic energy product, the measure of its strength and resistance to demagnetization, can theoretically increase by factors of 5 to 10 compared to its terrestrial counterpart. This isn't just a theoretical improvement, it has massive real-world implications. Imagine electric vehicle motors that are dramatically smaller, lighter, and more powerful because they require only a fraction of the magnetic material to achieve the same performance. Think of hyper-efficient power generators, or even breakthroughs in fundamental physics research requiring extremely uniform superconducting magnets for particle accelerators or fusion reactors. The ability to forge flawless alloys in microgravity also opens the door to creating entirely new materials that are impossible to stabilize on Earth. Certain high-performance alloys are so sensitive to segregation that they simply collapse or shatter under terrestrial processing. In the stillness of orbit, these exotic, space alloys could be successfully grown, accelerating the development of next-generation materials for computing and aerospace. While scaling up space manufacturing remains an incredible challenge, experiments conducted on the International Space Station and parabolic flights have consistently demonstrated the superior uniformity and reduced defect rates of microgravity-processed metals. The future of perfect magnetic technology isn't just happening in a lab on Earth. It's quietly crystallizing 400 kilometers above us, forging the engines of tomorrow in the hidden, perfect structure of space alloys. For more incredible facts like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.